Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to bring you a strategy guide for the Barrows minigame on current gen RuneScape. Today it's going to be all about the mage class and a bit of melee as well. So my current loadout is the full Arim set apart from his staff, because that thing is pretty much useless against my ancient staff, and because it's just another item that degrades and you have to pay for. So I use every piece of Arim set apart from, well, the hood and the staff really. I don't use them. So I've got my magic skill cape here. The necklace doesn't really matter, you can wear whatever you want, and I've just got some basic batwing gloves and some boots of lightness for no reason. A ring of wealth is recommended, as it does help with the Barrows chest, and you do get that message that tells you that the ring worked sometimes when you open the chest, so that's always an added bonus. And to fight Carol, sorry, I have the melee class, which is basically just level 75 plus gear, the Bando's chest plate and the God Sword. That's basically all the gear I use. I have to give me extra power, I have super magic potions. They definitely help against all of the melee brothers, and if either Arim or Carol do drain your stats too much, as that's what their passive abilities do, I've got a restore potion. Got all my runes, and I've got a super defense if you're a little low on your defense level, but that's not really the case for me. I just bring those along. Why not? Food in case of emergency. Again, I don't really use those. Like 90% of the time I'm able to get through without using any potions or food at all. My methods of attack for mage, I use ancient magics. I use the ice barrage and the blood barrage respectively for each of the situations that arise. I use ice barrage for all of the 4 melee Barrows brothers, and I use the blood barrage for Arim, just to help out in the battle, as you do tend to have a lengthy mage battle with Arim, despite my high magic level. After each and every battle that you have to use the regenerate ability to restore your health, otherwise you'll have to use food all the time, which isn't very desirable. So yeah, let's just dive right in. My skills are 99 magic, 75 attack, 71 strength, 81 defense. That's all you really need, to be honest. I don't use range, that's a very low level right now. I'm going to use a super magic potion and just dive right in. Okay, what I'm using is ancient magic, so I'm going to use the ice barrage spell. Just move to the side here so this person doesn't get. Oh wait, she's found the tomb. All right, let's fight Darok. So this is how I play with ancient magics, right? I attack him once, and I freeze him still because I'm using ice barrage spell. Now once I've got him still, I cast him 3 times, and then I move him around the crypt like so, and he can't reach me like this. Alright, so that was an easy win. Now let's get us out of here. So already I've shown that it's very easy to do this. I've got 99 mage, yes, but if you use magic potions or other boosters, you can easily match my level, and then you can cast spells very easily towards them. The same goes for the Verak, same strategy, only it's a little more complex since this tomb is a bit more cramped. But anyway, just move on. Same again, just keep moving around the crypt so that they can't hit you. Now, I would recommend that you use ancient magics, because even when you use your special abilities, you still have the passive effect of them being frozen every time you hit them, so it makes it very easy and just simple to maneuver around the crypt and just avoid all of their attacks. Now, in Guthan's crypt, you have to be careful because this room is rather large, and there is a tendency where you can run too far away from Guthan in his own tomb. Let me just try and show you what I mean. If I run all the way to the corner... No, he's not disappearing. Hang on. Okay, I've got him in that corner, and then if you run too far away from him, he should disappear. Nope. Nope, he likes to prove me wrong today. Anyway, let's just use the same strategy as we used on Darok and Verak. Another easy battle due to ancient magics and my high magic level. Very simple. And there we go. You may have already noticed that I'm only attacking the melee-based Barrows brothers first. That's because, just to keep things simple at first, I just use mage until I have to take on the range and magic part of this challenge. So again, just the same strategy, just move around the crypt, keep attacking them, they can't get you. After doing this for a while, you get used to the timing, and it usually allows you to hit them up to 3 times before you have to move a little bit so that they can't hit you. Now that woman in there is a bad example of doing this Barrows minigame because, well, she's using mage. There's absolutely no reason to be right next to him, and jeez, she's using food. I mean, that's not what we're all about. We're going to take on the archer and the mage now. So for the archer, I'd recommend that you get a melee class of any kind of decent level, just to take them on, and then also equip a skill set for the melee class. I've got one preset here, so let's move right in. Now, if you've got a decent combat level for melee, you can just really tank Carol. You can just... Oh, looks like I've got them for the crypt this time, so I'll just move on out of here and just go straight to Aram. Now, what I tend to do when I'm against Aram is I tend to switch to Blood Barrage, since my Ice Barrage isn't really doing much against another mage, so I just add the added effect of sucking his health every so often. That just helps me out a little bit more. Whoops, I forgot to equip my magic skill set. Anyway, let's kill her. Jeez, Aaron's character model is so glitched, look at that. That's so horrible. Anyway, another easy win thanks to this strategy. Whoop. Well, how am I taking damage? Never mind. I did defeat him, didn't I? Let me check. Yes, I've defeated him. Don't know why I took damage there after I exited the crypt. Anyway, on to Carol now, and it's time to equip the melee class again. Let's pop right into the crypt. Now, when we're in the tunnels, what I tend to do is I look for these rocks right here. I stand right here, and if you've got a far render distance on, you can just see into that room where the chest is. Now, what I do from here is I use the camera to find the door that's open. Now, that one in the far distance is the one that's open, whereas all the rest will be locked. Again, if you already haven't read about this minigame, I suggest you do so you know what I'm talking about. So I found one open door here. Let's see if there's another. Nope, it's a bit more simple this time. Usually there's 2 doors open in the starting room, but this time we have one. So we got one there and we got one there. So we know where to go. Now as you move through the tunnels, just take it nice and slow and attack anything that attacks you. Have auto retaliate on. Just kill everything, really. And try and get your slain creatures count to a decently high level, so you've got more chances of getting some decent prizes when you get to the Barrows chest. This doesn't guarantee that you'll always get a good drop from the Barrows chest, but it just helps a little bit. It can sometimes give you more runes than you would if you didn't get any kills at all. People usually recommend about 8 kills. Just kill everything that comes along. So long as you're a high enough level and stuff, that you can just tank everything pretty much. At a random point, Karim will come out. If he doesn't come out, then he'll appear at the chest, definitely. And that's how this minigame works. Oh, hang on. I just popped through that door without knowing where exactly to go, so... That door's open, and that's the next open door, so that's fine. There's another open door there, but I think both of these routes will lead to the same place. Just kill absolutely everything. Also helps if you... Whoops. Also helps killing them all, since you get a lot of combat experience and everyone likes that. Let's kill you and move on. Karen hasn't appeared yet. Move on to the next door. That door's locked, so we'll have to move around again. Now, whenever your health gets low like this, what you can do is simply use the regenerate ability to get it back up again. This is another way that you can save on food and make this as efficient as possible. So just make sure that there's no enemies attacking you at the time, otherwise it won't work. Just let our health recharge, use and regenerate. You have to wait for some time for it to work, so take this into account. Ah, damn it, the skeletons got to me. If you are desperate, then of course you do have the food, but I only use it in an emergency, which is why I carry it with me on these trips. But 90% of the time, I don't really need to touch my inventory apart from the magic potions or anything else for that matter. There we go, just got some free health. Let's move on to the next door. Let's kill everything. Whoa, I hit him once and he just vanished. Where's he gone? Oh well, never mind. Oh, there's Carol. Now if he does appear in a place that you really don't want him to, there's nothing stopping you from popping right back through the door and he can't get you. You can just recover. Which is what I'm going to do because I don't particularly like to fight the Barrows brothers outside of the central room. Just gonna move far enough away so then he disappears. He's a stubborn one. There we go. Now you'll get this little message in your chat box. We'll finish this later, and that basically means that the Barrows brother has just disappeared, and that you'll see him later. Or he might just reappear again. Nope, he won't this time. We're fine. So, when we get to this last door, this is the tricky part. You have to juggle killing enemies that are trying to kill you whilst opening the door. So this is how I do it. It's usually easier when you're using mage. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I equip my mage class, put ice barrage on. So that when I get to this door, I should be able to stop any... Ooh. Oh, there we go. I just juggled 2 tasks at once. So now I'm through the door, I can switch back to my melee class since I'm fighting Carol. As melee is effective against range. So we've currently got 35 creatures slain, which is quite a lot. So I won't be surprised if I get a good amount of stuff from the chest, even if it means not getting an actual Barrows item. Anyway, my health is full thanks to my regenerate, so I should open the chest and kill him once and for all. Carol can't really do too much damage because I'm able to tank his attacks. Just my melee loadout. But just in case he does get lucky and he does hit you a lot, you've always got your food. You don't have to panic. But there we go. Easy kill and lots of XP. Let's see what we got in the chest. But just remember which direction you came in, because you need to remember that when you're getting out, unless you want to just teleport out. But oh, no Barrows item this time, but we did get some bolt racks and some runes. So I'm just going to go the reverse way out. Might take a little detour for a shortcut, since I realised that this corridor was left open. And it leads to the same place that I was before. You don't really have to worry about the rubble falling on your head. It does minimal damage to you, and if you're really desperate you can always kill some enemies, get some adrenaline going, and then you can use the regenerate ability. Or use some food if you're really, really desperate, but I highly doubt that will happen. So here we are back at the rope. It's a little difficult to click at times due to the shaking of the camera. We need to fix that, but anyway, we're out. And we've just played a game of Barrows. Hope you had as much fun watching this video as I had making it. See you next time.